Hey, if everybody will go ahead and take your seat. Take your seat, take your seat. We'll go ahead and get started. The time says, clock says it's that time. I am Dwayne Johnson. I am your host. Welcome. Welcome. I see a lot of actual new, old faces here, which of course is wonderful, as well as we see some new faces here also. And that's a big thing to me because, it really excites me more than you can begin to understand. Because for you guys to actually see and see the value in what it is that we're doing, and to go out and tell somebody else about it and actually get them to come as well, that's a real big thing. That's a real big thing. So yeah, I'm excited about it because what you've done actually, in essence, you're actually helping to change somebody else's life. That's a real big thing. And to me, that's really everything that we do, what it's all about as far as the whole network marketing itself. Today, real simple day. As you see, you got the camera going in between you guys, so I appreciate you kind of making room for that. We're going to record and we're going to throw some of our actually trainings on YouTube. Today we're talking about the Get Rich formula. Now, before I actually start on that, there's one thing I did want to talk about specifically is new network marketers. It doesn't really matter what company that you're actually with now. It's just the fact that I applaud you. And the reason why I say that is because most people nowadays they don't want to change. But you guys have actually seen that there is another way. And the fact that you've gotten involved in network marketing. Now, one thing I will caution you: when you're actually first going out and showing your business to people, you put on your thick, your body armor, because they're going to say things that could hurt you or could actually make you want to get out of network marketing. And the fact, of course, many of you still here, that's a great thing, but be aware of that. Don't take it personal. Because what's going on is a lot of times people will say things where they really have no understanding of what network marketing does. They are not educated to the fact that network marketing has made more actual millionaires than any business or any industry to date. So again, it lets you know right there that you guys are in the right place, right time, right market, the right everything. So with all that being said, again, I applaud you guys. We're going to jump straight into this. Now, before we go into it, I want to say one thing. It's going to be real simple. It's going to be real fast. And if you're not paying paying attention, it's going to go right over your head. It's going to be real simple and real fast. Get rich formula. It is not a get rich quick formula. It is a get rich formula that if you actually follow it, pay attention to it, it will work. It will work for you. Now, to start off this, the word it actually came from is the Census Bureau. And I don't know how much you know about the census, but they've been actually monitoring how many people live in your house, how many people, how much money you make, what type of education you have, a lot of different things. Now, what they did is they took 100 people. They took 100 people from age 20 to age 65, which ended up being, of course, 45 years. They took them and they decided, okay, well, let's find out, of course, as I said, where they go to school at, what they've learned, who they are, what type of people, what makes people a little bit different. And they just, of those people, they say, okay, we've got a lot of people, first thing, they go out and get a great education, and then, of course, they go to work. Now, with their going to work, they get up earlier than they want to, and they go to a job that they really don't like that much. And they go back home the next night, rest up, next morning, back to the same job, back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth for some 45 years. Now, a thing that's really scary about those 45 years, during that time, you have a lot of people that have never taken vacations. And it really blows me away to think 45 years you've been doing the same thing, well, it doesn't matter what job is, but you've been working for that long of a time. You've never taken your family on vacations. You and your wife have never, been on a honeymoon because, but you've worked. You've worked hard. That's the thing that I'm really, really baffles me is, again, as I said, they teach you to get a great education in school, and from there, to go out and get a job to work for somebody else. But they don't teach you the idea that network marketing or being an entrepreneur is something that you can do that can change your life dramatically. Because, of course, there's no money in that funding and everything. But anyway, that's another story by itself. It's not something that they teach. Now, the scary part about this is, if you look at the statistics, it proves that 75% of people in today and time do not like their jobs. But again, they've been working them for 45 years. Something else that's scary about that also is, a lot of times, these people, during that 45 year span, they'll work 2-3 jobs. Because a lot of times the industry or the economy has gotten to a point where they've either lost their job and they had to take a job of lesser pay, or because they needed a job to actually put food on the table and actually pay for the kid, keep roof over their heads. So there's a lot of things in between that. But again, as I said, the fact that you're working hard but don't have the things that you want. And that's something that's never really made a whole lot of sense to me. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I actually got involved with network marketing as well, is because I wanted the freedom and the power to be the master of what I did, the master of my own destiny. And of course, you guys, as far as network marketing, have that. Now, back to these 100 people on the census. Out of 100, at age 65, only one of them is rich. 65. 4 of them are financially independent. 10 of them are still working. Now, I think there's something odd about that, because I know a lot of elderly people working at Walmart, McDonald's, Burger King. So again, I think those numbers are a little bit off on that. You've got 33 of them that have expired or dead, and you have 52 of them that are actually dead broke. And again, when you start looking at these numbers, it completely blows me away. You break it down here, you're talking, by society standards, 5 of them are successful. 5 of them are successful at age 65. The other 95 failed. They had a failure as far as where life is concerned. But you think about it, they worked hard, but they still fail. So, get-rich formula. Write this down, pay attention to this. Real simple. How do I get to be that part at 5%? How do I get to be a part at 5%? Real simple. Find out what it is that the rich do, and you do the same thing. You know, you say, well, hey, yes, you know, it's kind of simple. Yeah. Statement 1. Find out what the rich do. You do the same thing. Find out where it is, you know, the type of books that they like to read. Find out, you know, what it is they like to watch on TV. Find out the type of music that they like to listen to. For me, find out how they think. You know, what are their thought patterns? What do rich people think about? Those, to me, are the most important things as far as the idea that 5%. Find out those things. Because if you find out how a person thinks, you can start to get it. Now, on the other hand, which can be a lot harder for a lot of other people, the 95%, you know, how do I, you know, stay away from that? You know, because you already know the things that the 95% do. The things that you're already doing, look in the mirror. You know, so you say, how do I find that? Look in the mirror. What are the things that you do normally? How much time do you spend reading? How much time you don't spend reading? How much time do you spend watching garbage on TV? Change, you know, feed your mind with things that are beneficial, financially beneficial, emotionally, spiritually beneficial. Stay away from a lot of the garbage, and you'll be surprised at how fast you can actually get to the 5%. So, ultimately, as I said, to get rich quick, you know, really not get rich quick, but the get rich formula, you'll be surprised at how quick things will change in your life if you change the way you think. Change the way, you know, the things that you're looking for in life. And the fact that you guys are here, which is a real big thing, because for one, you've actually chosen network marketing, which is the basis, you know, the biggest foundation for that. But to change things will change your life. It'll change your kids' lives. It excites me in a big way. So, with all that being said, the get rich formula is really simple. I'll close out by saying this: enjoy your life, live your life, but don't let your life live you.